today I'm going to visit a friend of mine in Rotterdam, and I'm taking the Canon EOS M6 with me together with the 11-22mm. So we're gonna test this lens outside. This is the image stabilization on this lens combined with the IS in the camera body. So I hope the result is much better than just using the in-body stabilization with a lens without it.
Dat is, dan kunt u op de trein komen voor 10 euro per persoon. Of u kunt overstappen op de reguliere intercities op Schiphol.
So I arrived here in Rotterdam Central, but I don't know which way I have to go, so I'm gonna have to wait for my friend to pick me up. We're gonna sit here around. I'm just going to check my card out. Okay. So here I am, and I'm going to call my friend because I'm not sure if I have to be on this side or on the other side. So here we are, guys. My friend came to pick me up. That's Emmanuel.
Hi, guys.
Say hi, Emmanuel.
Hi, guys.
So now we're going to walk a little bit in the city, and I will show you a little bit of Rotterdam. But the main purpose of this camera here is to show you how well is this lens performing when it comes to image stabilization. So just stay tuned, and I'll speak to you later.
And wear your glasses.
Oh yes, of course. This is a little bit of Rotterdam for you. Compared to Amsterdam, is a very modern city because, as you know, after the war everything had to be rebuilt. I am not a person to tell you history, but you know, this is a little piece that every single person knows. You said there's something going on here. What are they going to do?
There's a circus festival, and they are going to build a human tower. So
a human tower.
30 or 50 persons are gonna just, build a kind of a human mountain.
Oh.
And the show is supposed to start in a few minutes, I guess.
But we're gonna be walking around,
yeah,
and
so maybe
if we
we're
have time,
gonna miss this kind of
I don't mind.
highlight, but we can find it somewhere in the internet.
Yeah. If we have time, we can come back. Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
Stabilization doing? You guys have to decide.
Just look down.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. Here is the famous bridge, Erasmus Bridge.
Brug, correct.
Yes. And here is a little bit of the view. Wow. Guys, this is so high. Well, I mean, not really high, but it's really cool. You can actually have a very good
view
overview
of the old city. The skyline of Rotterdam from here.
That's really nice. So it's very different from Amsterdam. It's much more modern. I mean, the buildings are more modern. To look at this view. Quite a tall building.
This is the so-called...
what is it called, this one?
I don't remember the name. I remember the architect's name because it's a famous Italian architect. Renzo Piano is the same one that projected the Shard in London, so the tallest building in London. This is the same architect. Unfortunately, we are not allowed to go higher.
Okay.
Because we are not working or living here, so we don't
So
have
we're
any kind
inside
of
this elevator. Is it
Yeah.
going up?
Sorry?
Is it going up?
I also. Let me see. Maybe.
You have to push the button. I don't think.
Okay,
Oh, it's go.
We
are going up 6 floors.
Maybe the fifth.
The fifth
in the end.
floor.
I thought we could also.
Oh, look at
take
that.
the elevator.
These are the
This is a garage,
parkings.
the parking.
This is a sort
Yeah,
of
this is the
restaurant.
highest floor we are allowed to.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful. This is. Glass.
Okay, that's a glass thing here. We cannot go up because it's closed. It's Saturday.
This is the 5th floor, I think. Anyway, even though
Any
it
day.
would be there's no way for us.
It's
to,
only for people
as a visitor.
working,
No.
right? As a
Working,
visitor, we
living,
cannot go in.
or just being in a hotel.
But we do have a different view from here, which is really nice. Now I'm going to do something that I've never done with this camera. I'm gonna set it up for a very short time lapse to see how it looks like, okay? Let's do it. Oh my God, so nice, isn't it? Tell them it's great. Look at this boat maquette in the bar. It's so beautiful. So we just finished having a fabulous lunch
together.
which was really nice. And now we are going back to the other side of the city. Emmanuel is going to show me the shopping area, which is my favorite one.
We are gonna buy lots of
I promise.
very nice things.
I know, no, I promise not to shop because you know I'm a shopaholic. So I'm going to show you a
Even
little bit
better
of the shopping
places
area
than in
in
Amsterdam.
Rotterdam, just in case you come here so you know where to go for your goodies. By the way, keep paying attention to the image stabilization on this lens and the camera because again, one of the main purposes of this video is to show how the new lens is working. So keep an eye on it. So we are here in the center and look at that. It's so busy. One of the things that I don't really like very much of traveling outside Amsterdam is that I get excited and I eat all the time, which means that when I go back home, I'll be a couple of pounds happier.
Cheers!
Cheers! Do you guys see this? This is a guy with something very
Strange.
suspicious. I don't know what that is. But anyway, I'll leave it to your own interpretations. Look at this little place here. Isn't that adorable? Let's check it out. I am really enjoying this short trip on this weekend.
Unfortunately too short, but we can make it longer next time.
But I have to thank my lovely Emmanuel for making this day so special. And I am loving it.
It's a big
right?
pleasure and honor for me.
Aw,
You don't have to thank me.
isn't
you
that
know.
sweet?
A kiss for you.
Mwah. This is really beautiful. Look at
the
that.
trees and
So tell me guys,
We have
how do
also
you like
music.
this lens outside? As you can see, as I told you, it's very wide. So let's stop here for a bit and let's talk about what I was able to notice while using this lens. First of all, apparently the image stabilization seems to be good, but I will only be able to really check that out after I load this film into the computer and the screen is much bigger, so I think I will be able to yeah, notice that a little more. Okay, here. Okay. So
Jolie! Jolie!
hey,
Jolie!
is that your
Yeah!
podium?
Julia! Yeah. gonna call him. He was
Just call him before he goes far.
He's always in his world. He doesn't listen to anyone calling him. It's crazy, right?
Okay, his boyfriend just passed by. Call him.
I need to call him.
He's supposed to come meet us. Okay, and now Julian just joined us, and look at that. This is Julian. He is Emmanuel's boyfriend. Hi, Julian.
Hi.
Nice meeting you. How are you today?
He's very shy.
Oh,
Yes.
he's very shy, so I'm not going to make it difficult for him. But this is almost the end of our Saturday.
Short trip, I would
I
say.
know, it
A
was
short
very short.
Saturday, but we have. I'm sure we made the most of it.
It was wonderful. I mean,
And
we
of course
ate a
there are-
lot. We ate too much, actually, like I said.
But
I
there
have
are
to go
so
back on a
many
diet.
other very nice places I want to show you next
I
time. This is
know.
let's say Rotterdam Part 1.
You know
Chapter
that
one,
you know
chapter
that
one.
this was basically my very first time in Rotterdam, officially, where I could walk around and see the city a little bit. Because I think the 2 times, like I said before, I was here just like for official things. I went to the embassy, and that was all.
I didn't
But
know that
today,
there was an
yeah,
here in-
the
I
Brazilian
thought in
embassy is
Amsterdam
here.
or in The
I think it's
Hague.
actually near the station, but on the other side. On the other side of it.
I'm gonna
I'm not
check it
sure if
out.
it's still there, but
check
anyway,
it out.
that was the only thing I came to do in Rotterdam. So this is basically the first time I come, and I'm really enjoying
we
it.
want you to come here as soon as possible
I
for
will come
chapter
back.
2. Every
will
time
come
there's
back.
a chapter 2. Every time.
2.
Don't forget.
It's time to go home.
Unfortunately, you have to go back.
I
I'm
know.
sad
Right,
that you have to
Julian?
leave.
Okay, I'm going
But-
home back. I'm going back
You're
home.
exhausted, right? We have
And,
exhausted you.
I know, it was wonderful. And now I'm going to edit this movie.
So we are looking for a masterpiece,
Oh.
and we'll see us next time for another adventure
Exactly.
here or in Amsterdam.
That was fabulous. I loved it. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
So after watching the whole video with this lens, my final thoughts, and this is strictly personal, I think that the image stabilization is a little bit disappointing because first, it doesn't work that well, especially when you are walking very fast. It gives you that jello effect, which makes me nauseous when I'm watching a video. So I really don't like it. I do like the lens for the fact that it's very wide, so you can cover a lot of things. I'm not sure if the jello effect is because there are 2 image stabilization being worked together, which is the lens and the camera. I'm not sure if by turning off the image stabilization in the camera and just using the one here would give a less jello effect. The point is that I really didn't like it. It's funny that when I tested the image stabilization in the body together with the 22mm, which is the lens that I'm using right now, that one does not have image stabilization. I have the feeling that despite the shaking, it's still a better result than this one. So if they say that the combination of IS in the lens and in the body is much better, I'm not so sure about it. So obviously people have different thoughts on it. So this is my opinion. I personally didn't like it very much, but I do like the lens. So in the future, when using this lens, I will probably turn off the image stabilization in the camera, so only the one here will work, and maybe that will give me a better result. I wish there was a little button here for image stabilization that I could turn off, so I don't have to use it, because honestly I really didn't like it. I would like to send a big kiss to Emmanuel and Julian for making my day so beautiful and special. And you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a fabulous day. Bye!